Imagine following the dating rule book to the T. Flowers, chocolates, cute messages, and women still ignore you. That is the problem of the nice guy. Nice guys they're nice. They are safe, they're comfortable, people like to be around them. They're nice. They create comfort. And comfort becomes the predominant feeling of the relationship. And while women like to have them as friends, they seldom want to sleep with them. Why? Because niceness doesn't evoke desire. And desire is a key element, a key ingredient in any sexual relationship. Desire is the difference between lover and a friend. When a woman says something like, I really like you, you're such a great guy, but what she really means is, you make me feel comfortable, but not turned on. And it's not that niceness and comfort are bad, they're just incomplete. They don't evoke desire, or in frank terms, they don't get women wet. What gets women wet? Tension, risk, polarity, unpredictability. Esther Perel talks at length about this topic, the delicate balance between comfort and desire. Definitely check it out. If we take the example of the typical bad boy, the player, the bad boy evokes desire, but he doesn't have that warmth and the comfort that women also need. Bad boys are exciting because they're unpredictable. They are seductive because they're out of reach. And bad boys trigger emotion, but often chaos ensues. So while they hold a tenacious grip on women's hearts, long-term relationships don't last with them. Now, it is really important to understand where you stand with women. And to help you visualize that, I've come up with the attraction quadrant. It's going to appear on the screen now. Please pause the video and locate yourself on this quadrant. Okay, now that you've located yourself, most guys that I know and that I've spoken to, they live in the friend zone quadrant. They have no problem being nice. Their Achilles heel is creating desire. They lead their interactions with safety and comfort, and that makes the women perceive them through that lens. As a result, relegated to the friend zone. You are the guy that fixes her kitchen sink, drives her to Starbucks, and listens to her boy struggles. Can you get out of the friend zone? In theory, yes, it's possible to do anything. However, to get out of the friend zone, it is a delicate situation. It requires a nuanced approach with several key factors to consider. So, in practice, most men never end up getting out of the friend zone. It's just difficult. Don't go there. If you've gone there, poop. But yeah, on a serious note, once the friend zone frame is established, it is really difficult for women to shift their perspective of you from the friendly guy to the guy that I want to sleep with. It's as strange as sexualizing your sibling. It's weird, it's wrong, and it's creepy. So, how can good guys create desire? Contrary to popular belief, you don't need to start acting like a jerk, and you do not need to manipulate anyone. The focus, with me anyway, what I teach my clients is stepping into your strength, stepping into yourself, and finding your edge. And then applying what I call the attraction triad, which consists of playfulness, assertiveness, and a little dose of mystery. Call it game if you will, but simply put, it is the blend of comfort and desire. Being the guy that women want to hang out with, not just when they need you to fix something, but the guy that they also want to sleep with. Ironically, the guys that need game most are the guys that reject it for its inauthenticity. They'll say something like, I just want to be myself. Okay, fair. But let me ask you something. If being yourself never evokes a desire in women, maybe it is time to explore a different version of you. A version of you that gets you what you want with people that you want. Think about it. Are you really yourself all the time? Or do you present yourself differently depending on different situations? Most socially adept people do anyway. We prepare when we go for a job interview. We don't just turn up in our sweatpants and say, hey, you should just accept me for the real me. No, We get dressed, we research the company, and we frame our weaknesses as strengths. We negotiate when buying a car. We don't just go and settle on the first price and say, hey, I'm just being authentic. Here you go, take my money. No, we leverage, we create scarcity, and we're willing to walk away. We plan activities with friends. We don't just say, hey, we should go quad biking because I want. No, we tease the idea, we show them cool videos, we create the adventure in their head, and maybe we bribe them with free food and snacks. Is that manipulation or is that good communication? I'll let you decide. In my brain, I'm always thinking, why is love the one arena where we're supposed to be strategically incompetent? I don't get it. Anyway, people who refuse to learn social dynamics, they don't become pure or innocent, they become victims. At best, they get stuck in a perpetual cycle of the friend zone, and at worst, they get used and they get manipulated by people who do understand social dynamics. Ignorance does not make us moral, it makes us naive. Needless to say, too much game is shallow. And this is where a lot of hardcore pickup artists mess up. They rely heavily on this public persona, so while it is easy for them to sleep with women, they can never sustain their long-term interest. Remember guys, excess game is superficial, but the complete absence of game will ensure that all your relationships and interactions with women remain firmly platonic. The truly moral application of game is increase your awareness, adapt what you like, discard what feels wrong, and number 3, you integrate seamlessly to get what you want from life. And this is exactly what I teach my clients. Guys that go from being the friend zone guy to guys that women notice. Guys that were the shoulder to cry on to guys that women flirt with. Guys who ultimately stop hiding their true desires and start living from their authentic core. If you would like some help with that, you can book a free 45-minute introductory call with me, link in the bio. I'll see you in the next video.